Okay, so in this lecture, we will understand that why we need a virtual environment while developing any of the sample MCP server, right? We have created two of the MCP server so far. So creating a virtual environment is a best practice. One of the advantage of creating a virtual environment is project isolation. So once you create the virtual environment, it keeps your project dependencies separate and from the global Python installation that is done already in your machine. So it will prevent the version conflict when different project require different packages version in your machine for different projects. So it has also a benefit of clear dependency management. So for your project, you require only couple of packages to run your MCP server. For examples, in this case, fast MCP is one of your example that you are going to use in developing the MCP server or any of the API client. So once you create your own virtual environment, so these respective libraries would be installed in your project folder in the environment that you have created. So it will help to make it easy and manage and replicate. The third advantage of virtual environment is reproducibility. So say for example, if you are sharing the code, so you can remove the virtual environment folder and just run the installation of the libraries that you have put in the requirement.txt file. So it will uh, install all the dependencies that are required to run your respective project. Fourth is safety and stability. So your global Python setup remains untouched, that is already installed in your machine. So experiments or upgrades won't break other projects on your system that you are doing for learning. And the command that we have used for creating the virtual environment is python-mvenv, which tells Python to create a virtual environment. And here we have used .venv as the name of the folder. So it will create .venv folder in your project structure. It is a common convention, but you can put any name. And inside this venv folder, for example, it will create subfolder scripts which will have the activate PowerShell script. So once the virtual environment is created, you can activate it using this activate command. So it will change the terminal and it will show in the green color, which indicates the Python and PI commands now operate only inside this isolated environment. So after activating this respective virtual environment, you run this pip command to install all your dependencies, which should be installed only in your virtual environment. So using the virtual environment in Cursor IDE helps the same terminal as your system which Cursor uses. So the correct Python interpreter is used for running and debugging your MCP server if you create this virtual environment, and all the dependencies are installed with pip stay inside the project VNV folder as we already discussed. And the good thing is the autocomplete intelligence and the AI code assistance, which are the inbuilt features of Cursor AI, will work only for the exact packages that your project needs that you have installed with the virtual environment. So I hope you have understood what is the benefit of creating the virtual environment when developing any of the example solution for MCP server and its benefits.